and passing them to Sloan. That's how she always beat me to the punch, so today I do the autopsy solo. Let's see what trick she's got up her sleeve. With the autopsy room door shut, I finally got to work in peace. An hour later, I stepped out with the freshly written report and handed it over, but everyone's faces turned strange when they saw it. A wave of unease hit me. That's when Sloan spoke up. Dr. Kai, I already covered all this earlier. Coming over now seems kind of pointless, don't you think? I stared at the group in shock. Even my closer colleagues were nodding in agreement. I stood there frozen, totally stunned. I'd done the whole autopsy by myself. No one touched the report, so how on earth did she know everything ahead of time? I racked my brain over every detail of past autopsies, hunting for any clue. Suddenly, it hit me like a bolt. Something I'd overlooked before. Before every autopsy, Sloan always headed to the morgue early and stayed there a long time. My heart skipped a beat. Maybe that was the key to investigate. That night, I swapped out the next day's autopsy body for another one. I hid a small camera in the morgue. Sure enough, not long after closing time, Sloan showed up on the monitor. She examined the body carefully, then put everything back as it was and left. I realized my plan had worked. A thrill of excitement rushed through me. The next morning, I geared up for the autopsy. After what happened yesterday, I decided to do it in front of everyone. That way, I could announce my findings right away. Sloan noticed what I was up to and smirked. Not doing the autopsy solo today, Dr. Kai. I get it. You're worried I'll steal the spotlight, but this ability to connect with the departed is something I was born with. Jealousy won't change a thing. I ignored her. All I wanted was to expose her lies. Once the team was all gathered, I started the autopsy and shared my discoveries. But no matter what I said, she was always one step ahead. A chill shot up my spine. She'd examined a different body yesterday. There's no way she could know this stuff. So how was she getting it right every single time? I stared at her, trying to spot a crack in that confident expression. She just smiled back at me. My thoughts spiraled into chaos. The more I tried to figure it out, the more anxious I got. In the end, I had no choice but to stop. Jasper frowned at me. Kai, what's going on with you? You're so inefficient. You can't even keep up with Sloan. My heart sank. I tried to explain. But he cut me off right away. Enough. You're not yourself right now. You should take a break. Sloan's skills are obvious to everyone. Let her handle the rest. My colleagues drifted away one by one, leaving me standing there all alone. No matter how hard I racked my brain, I couldn't make sense of how Sloan was pulling this off. No matter how much I turned it over in my mind, I came up empty. From that day on, I was completely overshadowed by Sloan's shine. The police department paid more and more attention to her, but their attitude toward me grew colder by the day. My colleagues looked at me with total disdain, like I was totally unnecessary. Her reputation spread to the victims' families. Those who'd previously agreed to autopsies now showed up at the station, protesting and accusing me of disrespecting the remains. Meanwhile, Sloan's fame skyrocketed. Several top universities in the city invited her to give lectures. Not long after she left, a shocking case came in. This time, the victim was a female student. Her face had been severely cut. Her head had been detached and placed on a metal rod. Given the brutality of the crime, the province ordered a quick resolution and even reached out to the county's cold case task force for backup on the high-profile homicide. During the autopsy phase, the victim's family flat out refused. They protested loudly. Isn't there someone who can talk to the bodies? Let her do it. But Sloan wasn't around at the time, so the department had no other option. After hours of patient persuasion, the chief finally convinced them. He reminded me, Kai,